Hi, Kristin. This is Sam King. Just received the books. Here's the the small box. Just opened them up to see how they turned out. Obviously, so here is the problem. This is the sample size book that I sent you, and this is what I received. This is the size I received from you. So as you can see, it is short by just about a half an inch. The width's a little shorter, but I knew that originally because 4 inches is slightly narrower than the sample I sent you guys, the original, the size I wanted. 4 inches is okay, but 6 1/4 is substantially different from 6 3/4. And of course, when I opened the box and I saw this, I thought there was something wrong. I went and I got a sample of what I sent you, and sure enough, right? Everything else is perfect. The cover stock is perfect. The pages are perfect. Although, actually, this is not perfect. The first page, the way it sticks to the cover, I'm sure that's just a function of how the PUR binding is. But when you know, it's not the same as because it sticks here. If you can see that gap here, if I can. Anyway, I'll mail you back one of these. If you, oh, right here, now you can see it right here. See it? It sticks here on the front, and the back is the same thing. So these two pages are, this part of the page is actually that much shorter than all the other pages. So, as I said, I'm sure it's a function of the PUR binding system. And I haven't counted these pages, so maybe there's 162. And if there are, that's great. If there are 100, if you guys made the adjustment knowing that these pages were going to stick like that, and put 2 more pages in here, so so in effect, besides this page and this page, there are 160 pages right here, but something tells me that that didn't happen. But in the future, I would have these books made with 162 pages. No, it would be 82 pages, 164 pages, because front and back it's 100. I wanted, counting front and back, 1 2 page. I wanted there to be 160 pages, meaning 80 pages, just individual pages. So that would mean 82 pages, right, 82 pages with these pages being stuck to the cover, both covers. But the size is a problem. Now, I couldn't understand why. I was sure that I asked you from the beginning for, and again, that's why I sent the sample. I'm sure I asked you, and we talked about 6 3/4. Well, when I went back to check the invoice that, I guess her name, whoever sent it to me in the billing department, her name's not on here. Sure enough, and this is the packing slip, but it shows 4 inches by 6 1/4 finished. And when I went back and checked the email to see what size I signed off on, it was 6 1/4 rather than 6 3/4. So why I figured I didn't check that as closely, obviously, as I needed to. But now I know to do that. But why was it switched? That's what I don't understand. So then the only other thing is that these two books on the top of the box here when I came, there's like a streak here from, and I didn't open the other 3 boxes because I don't know if you want me to ship these back to you or what. I can use these smaller books for sure, but I'd like to place another order for the proper size. But you know, we'll have to. I'd like to just negotiate some sort of a price difference, considering I'm sure I'll have to wait another 10 days for the larger books to show up. And again, if we can come to some agreement, everything's fine. That's a sample. The paper's fine. The cover stock's perfect. The paper's perfect. Oh, wait. Look at that. The book's falling apart in my hands. Wow, I didn't even know that. How about that? Huh, that's interesting. Wow. I thought PUR binding was, this is fascinating. I thought PUR binding was supposed to be, boy, that's awful. I don't even know what to say now. I didn't even realize this was, that's really quite incredible. While I'm making this video, this book is falling apart in my hands. And that's just the first book that I pulled out of the box. Well, I'm sure we'll have to have a phone discussion about this, and I'll be sure to I think what I should do is have these books sent back to you, and your company can examine them for quality control, because I just did, and I've only had these in my possession for maybe 20 minutes. So, I guess we have a lot to talk about. I'm really sort of speechless. Here, let's pull another one out from the middle of the box here. Let's just see here. And again, here, let me show you. So, as I said, here's your packing slip. Again, just so. The only marking on this box is besides the packing slip, it's at 160 pages plus clever, quantity 33. And again, I have 3 other boxes in my, oh, here. There you go, Formax Printing, St. Louis. Okay, so let's see, let's take another sample right out of the center of the box here. Oh, look, this book's falling apart too. Okay, so much for that. I don't know if you guys are unaware that this happens, but now you are. And so much for the virtues of PUR printing, if this was in fact done with PUR binding. I mean, are the pages, is the paper too thick? Why would this happen? There's all this research online. To see that, you know, PUR. Oh, they say you can tear the other people say, oh, you can tear the books out, right? Oh, you can tear the pages out. PUR binding, it's so tough. Okay, we're gonna have to have a conversation about this. I'm sure this is news to you, so, you know, there you go.